I'm Robin Ross from Entertainment Weekly, and this week I am joined by Kate Coyne, executive editor of People magazine, and we are going to break down the season because it's Women Tell All week. We're heading into finale, so let's dive right in. Where does the season rank for you?
I was a little skeptical of Ben Higgins. I thought he was too young and maybe too sweet, but he's maybe the first Bachelor that I've really, truly believed in. Like, I believe it. I believe that he wants to get married, that he can't wait to settle down, that he wants to, like, he doesn't seem to be he's in this for all the right reasons. He keeps bursting into tears
no shame
all
with being man emotion.
the time, and it's sort of delicious.
Who gets your rose for the season?
Okay, so I know there's a lot of love for Lace, and I love Lace. I adore Lace. I think she went way too soon.
Exactly. That was such a loss for the viewers, for the season, for producers. She left way too early.
She did. I have to say, as villains go, I really sort of enjoyed Olivia. The Cankles moment when, like, Ben is weeping over the family friends who just died.
Canklegate.
And she's like, I feel your pain because I have cankles. What?
The memes to come out of the season and the gifts to come out of the season, all because of her, I will use
faces
in perpetuity. I will use for every reaction for the future seasons and shows unrelated.
She really was the gift that kept on giving.
She absolutely was.
Somebody who a lot of people also really genuinely loved, though, was Jubilee.
I think with Jubilee, one of the things that I appreciated were her more realistic reactions. She said to Ben, like, I don't want to hold your hand in front of these women, or like, I can't really get into this.
Rightfully, a lot of fans were like, hi, what show did you think you were going on?
So the big question, do you think she'll go to Bachelor in Paradise, and who should join her?
Okay, well, the twins have to go to Bachelor. There is 100%. No justice in this world if the twins are not on Bachelor.
I want more of the twins, hands down.
Non-stop, just all of them. I want them to pull some kind of like crazy Patty Duke show thing where like one pretends to be the other.
Completely.
Parent Trap, sort of like switch in the middle of a date. Like there, all sorts of hijinks can ensue.
Absolutely.
With the twins. We need to have the twins. The villain way will be reserved for Olivia if she decides to go. She will get the thunderstorm edit. You know, that edit where it's like everyone's at the bar and they're like, and the voiceover is somebody being like, everything is so great right now. We're all coupled up. I can't imagine anything going wrong. And then some tropical storm footage gets cut, and you see Olivia arriving.
So the other big question of the season is who is going to be the Bachelorette? As history has shown, the third person left usually gets the job, and that would be Kayla. I'm not so sure that that's the way to go.
I think that history would say it will be Kayla. She is very young. She comes across, I know, to many viewers as inauthentic. That some of her cheerfulness, forget about viewers, Ben has even said, she's so smiley all the time. I don't really know what the real her is. I mean,
you know, you look at the final two, it's Lauren and Jojo. I'd almost prefer whoever is going to be the runner-up to be the Bachelorette.
Never happens.
It won't happen. And of those two, I've sort of been Team Jojo from the beginning, and I think she would make a fantastic Bachelorette. It's like you're a guy's girl, but girls want to be your friend. And you know, she's a little spicy and sassy, and it
would be great.
So Lauren and Jojo, like we said, final two. I mean, Ben did say I love you to both, but does Jojo have a shot? His interaction with Lauren on the fantasy date where he was like, this is too good to be true, you're too good for me. I mean, like,
the minute he said, you're too good for me, it was like, oh, okay, so Lauren wins.
Yes.
That's it. I mean, forget it. Think if you had done like an I love you meter. He kept on saying it to Lauren, unprompted. Like, you know, wake up the next morning, I love you. Getting in the shower, I love you, I love you. Like he couldn't stop saying it
completely
once the floodgates had opened. I will say there is one way she could play it if it's Jojo. Ben Flajnik. You know, Ben Flajnik became the Bachelor because of the way he handled Ashley's rejection. And when he came back on after the final rose, he was still hurt. He was still hurting. He still made it clear that his feelings were genuine. And I think hearts melted everywhere like, oh my God, look at him. He was a first runner-up. So there is a precedent for a first runner-up getting the nod. Who knows? Maybe Jojo could come out, play that hurt angle just right, and it'll go to her.
I'm certainly hoping for that outcome.
So am I.
Well, thank you so much for breaking down the season with us. For more Bachelor scoop, you can head to EW.com and People.com.